Generic greetings! Warhammer 40,000 Eternal Crusade is billed as a massive online shooter. What that means eventually is several large fights that feed into an overall global campaign that will affect many different things. Several 40k factions, including Orcs, Eldar Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, with different classes and weapons and abilities and unlocks and progressions, and war parties and guild type things, and PvE and PvP content, etc, etc, etc. What it means at the moment, however, because it isn't finished, is up to 30v30 fights, Space Marines versus Chaos. Whoever chops or shoots the best wins. It's something I've played about 8 or 9 hours of, so certainly a first impressions also, because it's still heavily in development. Obviously the typical disclaimers apply of nothing you see is final, everything is subject to change, any bugs are like a polishing places, etc, etc. Please attribute that to its in-dev status. I'll show you a couple of loadouts and then we'll have a fight or two. So this is Genericos, my rank 1 Blood Angel. It really means nothing because you can create up to 4 characters and there's only 2, like, sort of class. There's only 2 factions in the game, and the rank means nothing, so as you level up you get nothing, because that isn't in the game. The overall summary of the development at the moment, as far as I can tell, is make sure that the actual gameplay of chopping and shooting people is interesting, and forget about the MMOE type stuff until later on. I actually approve of that, because if the core gameplay is crap, then why would you even bother progressing on any further? So yeah, this is Blood Angels, because Raven Guard or Blood Ravens aren't in the game. I guess, there is actually the yellow guys, the Imperial Fists, so I should have really gone with them. Well. Let's go for loadouts, and you've got 5 classes in total. Now, the Chaos one is roughly similar. So you've got the Tactical Marine Bogo Standard. If you're aware of 40k in the units, then you'll be aware of roughly what they'll do. There's a couple of statistics, but I think they're just recently added. Other weapons and stuff, it doesn't tell you the damage, it just gives you a rough idea of what it is. Again, if you wear 40k in the tabletop version, then you know roughly what these weapons do. So Tactical Marine Bogo Standard runs around, shoots stuff, captures things. We've got a Devastating Marine, which doesn't really run around a lot, but does shoot stuff, and yeah, this is a las cannon for taking out vehicles. We've got a melee guy, which is used for jumping on people and then chopping their heads off, which can always be useful, assuming it's the enemy. You've got an apothecary, which can either heal you or chop things in half. Hopefully it gets it right. And then you've got the ground assault, which has got a big shield for defending and a big sword for chopping. Now, the Chaos is roughly similar. They have pretty much the same tactical guy, the same devastator, same assault marine. Instead of apothecary, they get a sorcerer, so they can actually heal at range and do damage at range with like their spells. So they've got like a ranged bandage or whatever. And instead of a ground assault, they get like a melee tactical type guy called a traitor. It's basically a melee tactical marine, but they can capture points as well. So case of better capturing, Space Marines seem to be a little bit better at defending with shields. You can go to edit on these and you can change different things. So for example, my primary weapon currently on my tactical marine is a Stormbolter, which is a very, very close range Daka gun. You've also got a Stormbolter, which is basically a sniper rifle, and a plasma gun, which is used for shooting the enemy or exploding in your face, whichever happens first, and then a melter gun used for melting anything as long as it's within about 5 feet of your head. There you go. You've also got LP, which is, I don't know what it is. Basically, you can't go over 1,000. That's all it is. We're going to equip that. You've got appearance as well, doesn't do anything. You've got different pieces of like equipment and accessories. So we've got, for example, a medipack, but I could say repair kit if I wanted, but no, we'll go with a medipack so I can heal myself. There's trinkets and armor, but again, there's nothing in here because it's still in development, and this is more MMO type unlock stuff. All of the weapons and all of that are just in the game. You don't have to unlock them at the moment. So we're going to go back. You've got some other like statistics as well, which we don't really care about at the moment. Let's just go to battle now, and I'll show you a little bit of the fight. Now, it is matchmaking, so you'll get put in a queue, and then boom, apparently I'm straight in. There you go. That didn't take long. I've never had any problems getting into games. Sometimes I get into games and there's not many people in, and it's been a bit of a ball ache for a while, but for the most part, it's been okay. Considering it is quite a niche game, it is in development games, as early access, it is about 40k, and it's a, online game. It's, you would expect to be the problems, but there isn't really any. So this is Pegasus Station, and we're going to continue that. Objective is capture and hold as many points as possible. So we're going to continue that, and I'm going to go for Custom Loadout 5. And we are, where are we? We are here. And we have to capture A, B, and C. We're currently capturing C, or rather, we've got C, and it's been decaptured by someone else. So I'm going to spawn there, and what I'm going to do is try and chop them up. So left attack is normally shoot melee weapon, but shoot your gun.
But at this point, it's just a melee shield like that, like to hold my shield up. Right click is your melee, so if you just left click it once, if you just hit it once, it does that, right? It does like a little quick swing. If you hold it, you sort of power it up. If you press left and right at the same time, you do like a stun like that, and that's useful for many different things because you can't just spam your weapons, or you can, but you probably won't get very far because you really do need to think about who you're versing and what they've got. So I'm just going to run around. As you can see, it does look very, very nice. It's very 40k-ish. I'm getting shot from behind. I'll just hold my shield up and then turn around. On the bottom left, you can see it's like an armor and a shield. It's like an armor stroke shield type thing, which recharges after you've not been hit. And then I've got a now then, Tactical Marine. Don't shoot me. That's very rude. And then you've got health as well, which you will use to well, not die. If that goes to 0, then you do die. Actually, no, if you get to 0, then you go down, not out. This looks like there's a sorcerer around here. What I'm going to do is chop him in the face, and there we go. He's down. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep, there's 3 of the Marines there. That's bad. So what happened is I went down, not out, and then someone could pick me up, but they continued to chop and then killed me dead, which is not good. I've got my team, which is in blue, my little squad, has got a rhino here, which means we can spawn on it. So this is good, although it is stuck behind about a bazillion pieces of rock and spikes. So I guess that is 40k in a nutshell, really. So we need to get back up there, and we need to keep capturing. So I'm just going to try and charge in and do what I can. So they've interrupted that capture, as you can see, but we are now capturing point A, so this is good. We are putting the pressure on them, and there's a space marine. Hello, mate. Chop, chop, and then damn it, and this is too many of them. Grenades. I'm just going to fling a grenade up there and then roll out the way. Didn't work out. I'm down, not out. So as you can see, what's going to happen is they're going to jump on top of me, and then they're going to do an execute. Now that is a special thing where you can just literally go up to them and press a button, and you do an execute ability. The problem with it, however, is that it's completely and utterly useless. I don't see any point in it at all. All it really does is make you do a 5-second or so animation of you killing the opponent when a simple couple of chops over a second or two would actually do, right? So why is it even in the game? I mean, it looks good and you get a couple of points, but what would be nice is if you did an execute. The downsides of standing there and doing it, which make you completely vulnerable, that should be offset by like a little bonus for something. So if you execute someone, you should get like a nice little bonus to your health, or do a war cry or something. Looks like there's some people over here, and then hi guys, and there he's dead. And then I've got another guy to take care of. So what's going to happen? This is going to be a bit of a difficult fight now, because what's going to happen? No, apparently it's not going to be a difficult fight. And oh god, so I've got 2 people out now, and I'm going to have to try and take this guy out. And this is not working out at all. I'm going to try and fling a grenade, and yeah, I'm down. I can't take 4 people on. I'm sorry. I'm not that good. It's very, very smart the way the combat works, because if you hit someone at the same time, if they swing at the same time, you then clang. So both weapons will go cling and you won't do any damage. But the person with the biggest weapon, for the lack of a better term, will actually stagger you a little bit. And once you're fully staggered and broken, then it's it's problematic. So this thing is getting captured. I know there's a Devastator here, so I'm just going to come out and just chop him away. Because this Devastator is not very good, I'm just going to spam it. I'm not really doing anything other than just spam the attacks. So what I want to do is stop this. So we're trying to interrupt the capture here. Someone else is already doing it, but I'm just going to keep trying until we've actually got this. There we go. We've definitely captured this. This is good. So yeah, you do clang. So it's not actually just a spam fest, although it was before the last patch, but not so much these days. So I'm going to quickly do that, and then I want to then hit it with a... Oh, this is not good. That's a lot of Marines. I'm just going to sort of melee and roll out the way. Bye, guys. And there's a big explosion. I am dying here, so I'm going to quickly use my health item, and there we go. And then I'm going to go around here, and then this is a raptor, so bye, mate. And yeah, I've been attacked from behind. It doesn't really work out with the melee stuff when you're actually... surrounded by a bazillion people. You can hold space to bleed out faster, like so, if you don't want to be executed. But yeah, well, that's fine, I guess. I'm going to keep spawning at A because a lot of crap's going down, and I really need to keep defending that area. So let's spawn here, and again, I know there's a lot of people up there, so why not? Why not grenade? There we go. We'll just keep lobbing grenades up there because why not? And then we will... I'm going to just go up here and hold shield up. So let's see what happens. Hi, guys. Oh, he's got a plasma cannon. What are you going to do, mate? Nothing. You've messed it up. And there you go. And then no execute, I just chopped them in the face. There we are. I think there's some people down here. I think there's some violence. Yes, there is. So I'm going to lock onto this guy and then hold up shield and then just come down. There you go. So I held my shield up. That guy hit me and staggered me. I'm going to do a stun. Didn't work. I missed. Looks like the raptor's charging around here. I'm doing quite well, in fact. Oh, good grief. Yeah, he's spamming at me. Yeah. Before the last patch, stunlock was a massive problem, I found. That people could just go ba 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 with certain weapons, and you couldn't do anything. There's nothing you could actually do. This is problematic now, because all that's happening is we're defending point A, but we're not getting our capture on point B or C. But anyway, we'll keep spawning at point A, keep trying to drive them off. We are capturing C, actually, by the look of that. But we do need to keep hold of A. They're spending a lot of resources, a lot of people trying to come over here and take us out. And there you go. You see, we clanging there, and that's problematic, so I'm just going to wait until this guy's finished, and then, there you go, wait until he's swung. Oh, there's some raptors. I'm going to space and roll out of the way, and then just hold my defensive shield up, and, actually I'm just going to fling a grenade over there, to be completely honest with you, and then we'll fling one right over there as well. I play it down as well, so I killed them. I'm going to go and rescue this guy. Get up, mate. Come on. We need more to fight. So this is quite chaotic at the moment. What I'm going to do is charge up here, because if there's any devastators, I'll chop them in half. Apparently not. Can we get around the back though? There's a couple of people. Right, so here we go. So, and he's going to try and jump on me. Didn't work out, mate, because my friend was shooting and I was just defending. And he's down. Excellent. Whew. Right, let's get some tough fights here. Nothing around here. There's a guy. A couple of guys, in fact. We clanged, and I'm getting shot. This is not good. This is suboptimal. Roll out the way, hold up shield, and run back. I'm just going to back up. Yeah, I think he's got me here. Nope, he hasn't. He was just doing the wrong attacks, and I took him out. Let me just heal myself up. And we'll go up here. That one guy was called Alucard, but I'm pretty sure there's no L in that, but whatever. Yeah, he's trying to stun me. He has stunned me, and we'll hold up shield. There we go, and then quickly, come on, he's reloading. He's good. He's very good. He's very good. Then he's going to do an execute. Oh, that hurt. I mean, it would hurt if the blade actually went in my face, but, you know, alpha game is alpha. Sorted. Right. So this is still a fairly tough fight. But the thing is, when I first started playing this, I went, it's a bit spammy, and, you know, there's no tactics involved. Now, there is a bit of that, but when you get into the 1v1 fights, you truly understand just how smart some of the fighting is in it. It looks like we're getting shot from the back there, which is never a good thing. Getting shot from any direction is never good. This guy's got a... Hi, guy. Yeah, they're both out. And I'm going to run out the way. God, there's loads of people chopping around here. Hi, mate. I'm just going to keep chopping away. Bloody hell. And you teammate is look. Someone flung a friendly grenade at me. I can't really not forgive. Forgive. No problem. It happens. Let's have a sip of beverage while we load up again. Today's beverage is a nice cup of tea, otherwise known as Herity. I'm so lonely. Right, okay, so let's just kill this guy, and he's gone, and then we'll hold our shield up, and then attack him in the back there, and keep rolling out the way. And this is bad because I'm versing 2 Space Marines, but guess what? They didn't really... All they were doing is spamming. Oh, good grief, I'm now on the top of this. Oh, yes, by the way, them things there, they're like a thing to take you up the top, and they're terrible because they drag you on top of them and then you can't really do anything. They're horrible and garbage, and I've got killed so many times off them. And like that, look. What can I do to get down? This guy is pretty much screwed, and so am I. How many have I killed? Where am I on the scoreboard? I'm middling. I'm 5th. That's alright. It's alright. Our team is not doing great. I'm going to hold space and kill myself because I don't really want to get executed by those guys. So we're capturing... A is being captured by the Chaos, and we're capturing C. So what we need to do is get hold of A and stop the capture, because otherwise it's a lot easier to decapture than to recapture the thing. So we'll charge up here. And how many people are here? There's someone on them stairs, so I'm just going to lob a grenade, and we'll see what happens. And we'll lob a grenade over there, and then we will go in here and take you out, and you out, and you out. And then I really do need to stop the capture. You can see we're getting shot from the back there, but someone else is, as far as I can tell. I'm going to rescue this guy. I think we've stopped it. Yeah, we've stopped the capture, as you can see, and we'll get this guy back up. Excellent. So, that's friendly. That's fine. Can we get this guy back up? No, he's getting back up. Right. I'm going to use this, my resupply, so that heals you up and gives you loads of equipment. So up to my starting. And then what I'm going to do is go for a bit of an assault on B. Maybe not. Grenade. I messed the grenade up, sorry guys. And now I'm going to charge. So, here we go. What are you going to do? This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm in the back of them. This is bad. Oh my good grief. You have fallen, yes, by a fallen angel. So we're capturing C. We don't have a rhino. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself a rhino. I'm going to spawn with a rhino. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it at the back. So this allows you to, what I really like is, why is this making wort noises? That's never a good thing. You can see, oh, good grief. This is, yeah, it feels a bit light, this tank. You can see how many spots it is. There's 10 spots in total in this thing. And what I really, really appreciate is, like, the Predator that's in it, which is the proper tank. It will, the guy that's driving is not also the main gunner. They're all separate, so it's proper tanks. There's a lot of violence going around here. So hopefully they can spawn on that Predator. That Rhino there. So this should be hopefully useful. So I'm going to charge up here and put this chaos here, fighting away. Hey mate, how's it going? And they're down. Oh, good grief. Well, grenade, why not? When in doubt, grenade. And I'm down. And I killed a teammate, apparently. I think he was already down. Grenade spam, not particularly useful. We captured B. And we are capturing C. This Rhino, hopefully, is helping out. Which is useful. So let's spawn back on the Rhino. And they're capturing B, and we're capturing C. So it's about even at the moment. It is about even, but I don't think I'm helping too much. Let's just go up here. And around the outside. It does look very nice. I mean, it is a very, very nice looking game. Performance as a... Cheeky bugger. Performance is, as I said, problematic at times. And that guy's just going to keep shooting me, but my shield's pretty much recharged, so I don't really care. He's far too far away to really do me any great damage. There's a couple of melee marines. That's not good. If I can take one of them out, I'll be alright. One of them's gone. What, mate? What? What are you going to do? He's going to probably kill me. And I think we're going to... And they're gone. And you can get executed just for the crack. No! Damn it! Ah! Yeah, so I got killed. Well, I tried to take them out. I can take 2. I can't take 3. I tried my best. So, where are we now? They're capturing... Or we're capturing A. That one there. B and C have been taken out. We're going to spawn on the Rhino again. But I don't know. Actually, I'm going to change... Damn it, I didn't have time to change that. I was going to change loadout, so I've actually got some sort of ability to capture, because only the tactical guy can capture the points. Everyone can stop the points, but only the tactical guy can actually start taking a point, because they're the ones that stare lovingly... What the hell? Why did you shoot me? So they're the ones that stare lovingly into the eyes of a... into a little servitor. Don't like the look of that. This guy knows what he's doing. Just go around the back of them and then try and run away, roll away, and then come on. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's fling a grenade. And then we know that the guy's around here, and he's buggered off. There he is, he's up here. Is that heavy bolter, mate? I think it's heavy bolter, isn't it? It would be sucks for you if I would just chop your face off, wouldn't it? Ah! Oh, well. That's one of the things I found without the shield, that you get a heavy bolter guy and you think, I can take this guy out, no problem at all. And then you realise that you've got like a 20-foot gap to cover and you're pretty much dead, you just don't know yet. So anyway, looks like A is getting captured. It's fairly back and forward. There's other maps, obviously. Yeah, I'm just going to walk at you. What are you going to do? There you go. He's going to stun me is what he's going to do. And I'm going to try and get out the way. Like that. Oh, good grief. And then that guy chops me up with a sword. Yeah, there's different maps. So you've got a 30v30, which is like a very big siege one. It's like a fairly big keep. And you get Vindicators to destroy the big walls. And you've got defenses. You've got another one that's like a refinery type thing. And you've got one in the rain. So there's a decent variation of maps. Let's go to custom loadout 1 here. And we'll spawn. We've lost all the points. So I don't think we're going to win this. Not in 5 minutes. We're not going to be able to actually win this one. We're going to have to just charge down and see what we can do. So There's a lot of shots coming in from there. I'm going to ignore that completely and go this way. This is bad. This is bad because he is, as far as I can tell, a Devastator. Oh, crap. Oh, well, lie. He just came behind and shot me in the back. Fair enough. Fair point, well made. There's that, the gun. The Devastator is very, very, again, all the classes are very clever. Like, the Devastator got different weapons. The las cannon, for example, you can't just fire it. You have to actually hold fire looking at a target, which means you can't just use it as a stupid sniper rifle 360 no-scope and all that sort of thing. You actually have to use it as an anti-vehicle weapon or an anti-personnel weapon if they don't, if they stand still. But if they're stupid enough to stand still while a big red laser is going targeting on your head, then you know, it's fair point. Yeah, that's up to them. So what are they shouting? Oh, no wonder we're losing. Everybody's left. Well, fine. And someone's complaining about imbalance, and that's a tank. That is a tank. Thanks for that guy. Well, there's nothing I can do here really. Come on. Damn it. Yeah, someone's complaining about imbalance in the classes, but oh, did that guy die? Yep, I think he did. The complaint about the imbalances in the servers, but it's just because people have rage quit because we've got 4 minutes left. I'm not going to do that. So much for the Emperor's Finest, ridiculous. Fair point, well made, I guess. So anyway, yeah, the Devastator classes, as I was saying, really, really sensible. The heavy bolter like gives you a suppression mechanic, so when you fire against someone, there's nothing I can do here. Look, I'm getting absolutely blattered from long range. It gives you a suppression mechanic, makes all your screen blurry when you're getting shot at, and also you can brace it on a wall. There is the plasma cannon, which you can charge up and wreck people with that as well. So it's all, you know, fairly good that way, fairly useful. Like I said, the melee classes. The melee classes, because of the way the weapons work, is quite useful. There's not just, as far as I can tell, one best weapon. It really depends on who you're versing, and that's a tank. I mean, what can I do against it? Look, it actually says it's causing no damage against it. The Predator's just going to stand there and absolutely rickroll me. So, honestly, I don't know what I can do here. I'm going to try and capture C, because I'm not going to give up. Next, you see, I also on the back of my... the back of me, I've got this little the like banner type thing, and that's because I've come on, yeah, get this guy back up, come on. Yeah, because I'm actually the leader of this party now, so people get a bonus if they're near me. Haven't tried war parties yet, but it's basically just a friend system, so I know they're going to try and come for this. Because there's only me and... Oh, look, yeah, it's actually populated back up again. What happened is people left and then it just populates it back up. So, yeah. There's still... You know, there's a lot of rough edges, right? The overall summary is it isn't finished. Not by a long chalk. Is it fun? I think so. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Can't really see what's going on here. I'm just using my combat knife. In fact, this guy can get an execute on. You alright, mate? How's it going? Stab! And I think he died. No... he definitely died, but I also died. 2 minutes remain for us to pretty much lose. Unless we can capture A and B, I very much doubt that's going to happen. Change loadout. I'll show you the Assault Marine, which is number 3. It's very similar to the class I was playing previously, where you sort of you know, chop stuff up, but you do have a ability to jump like this, and then you can land on them like so. So you can do like a very, very quick sort of jump in the air and then stamp down and then take them out that way, which is useful for this sort of thing, which is when you're trying to take out a guy like that, and you can jump a bit further. So all of the classes have their you know, reasons to exist. We might actually take this point. Come on, we need to go this way. I don't know why it's big pink. Hi guy, how's it going? Oh, oh, sorry, you're dead. Alright, mate. And you're dead as well. And now you're definitely dead. Right. Make sure you fight on the point. One of my biggest gripes with any game is games where you have to capture a point and they don't fight on the point. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, this guy. Ah, and it worked. He shot me. Yeah, obviously melee guys, 40k is always an interesting one because it's a case of, hey, there's loads of melee stuff, but in reality there's like, you know, it wouldn't happen because you've got loads of ranged weapons, but it makes it interesting. I'm in a critical state, so I really do need to heal. If there's a apothecary around, then that would be most good, but I don't think there is, so I'm just going to sort of, there's this point here, we can resupply, and that will give us full health back. Excellent. Not bad. But anyway, game's about to end. That is a little bit of Warhammer 40,000 Eternal Crusade. As I said, in summary, is it finished? No. It's absolutely nowhere near finished, especially when you consider that there's going to be, well, supposedly loads of this, like, MMO-y type stuff, that it's still going to be this type of gameplay, still running around chopping people, shooting people, big space marines, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, there's going to be orcs and Eldar, other things added as well eventually. Let's just charge up, defeat, there we go. But is the core gameplay fun? Yes. Look at that, second top. Not bad, mainly because all the good people left later on. Is it fun? I think it's fun. I really enjoy it. It's got a lot of rough edges, it's got a lot of way to go. Performance is problematic at times, but I am enjoying the hell out of it. There's been several iterations of the melee system as far as I'm aware. There's always different tweaks and things like that, so it is heading in the right direction. Just how long it will take and whatnot is really up for debate. As always, though, if you like the look of it, links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.